Alrighty, we're back on this game, Yield Hunt. I don't know why, it's very interesting as I got pretty addicted to the Police and Thieves game. And so today I was looking at the price of these things, which I can remember the very first one I got was zero point 0.9 that I picked up. And then the second one was like 0, 0.7 or 8, something like that. And then today I picked up a third. Uh, so I ended up cashing out these two guys and sold the miscellaneous gem, and then I had a tiny bit of AVAX left, and then purchased this third one for 0.6, and so now I'm just rocking three of them. My goal, my strategy is to maybe start to use the gem to buy maybe another gatherer, I should say adventurer, and then eventually get enough so I can purchase a hunter from the NFT marketplace, because I sure as hell ain't gonna mint crap because of I, I'm just not that lucky. So if I was you, I would keep an eye on things. Right now, these things are going for 0.5. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go on over here too and see what's being sold for. So and then just keep an eye on the price, because right now it's 2.09. I can remember seeing these things upwards of 4, so it's definitely a better price. And a little tip from in my own experience when dealing with this, maybe you're sitting on like 1.5 AVAX and you want to buy this, but you don't have the 2. So you got the ability to place offer like 1.89. You can place the offer, and it has worked out for me in the past where somebody was selling it for 2. I put in 1.8 and I got it. From that point forward, I started doing a lot more of the whole place offer, even though I saw that a lot of things were selling for a certain price. I would go point 0.2 underneath of it, but then I would go across the border here and hit submit offer, place offer, place offer, place offer, place offer. And I thought maybe once I didn't have any money or anything in there, it would be fine, or maybe just people would reject it. I don't know, but I just forgot all about it. And so if you're not paying attention, then there was a point in time where I had like 3 AVACs and I was ready to buy a police officer. And what had happened was I placed an offer for a thief and for like 2. So in the process of doing that, somebody saw that the price of thieves went down from like uh, they dropped considerably. So somebody made some pretty good money on the fact that my offer was still on the board, and then from there they took the offer, which at the time was the current price. 2 would have been good, but um, yeah, no, it was just a mistake on my part. So, and then when it came time to undo all those offers, I had like 20 of them, and I had to undo them all. And each time you cancel them out, it costs you some AVAX in the process. I probably spent a lot of, like, maybe quite a few bucks on it just to undo all those offers. So now I just buy out outright. And as you can see, the prices drop down. So another thing I would say is, oh, see, I can see now why, because when I first started looking at it about an hour ago at 20,000, and it was at 20 bucks. So yeah, prices are just dropping left and right, which isn't a bad thing. I just look at it as a sale. People are going to get more into it, especially where this is starting to crank up. It'll start to get busier. Another thing I wanted to point out too is if you are playing this game, go into the Discord channel and make sure that you keep an eye on the chat, because sometimes there are issues that you aren't aware of that you might get a lot of good information from the chat, or you can ask your questions. In the Police and Thieves game, I saw that you had to pull out all your loot at a certain time, and if you didn't, then you got effed. So the people in the chat were saying T minus 10 minutes, get all your loot, and don't wait to the last minute. Get your loot out. Another thing I noticed too that whilst in the Discord is that they'll have different things going on like this, and it's very irritating to be seeing things like this going on, where you do a retweet like this, and oh, they had this one earlier. I don't see it right this second, but basically they said tweet or follow, tweet, tag 2 people, and then it says 1 free mint. 1 free mint. You know, why would you just say 1 free mint? Why not say 1 random person will get 1 free mint? Instead, they just put 1 free mint. So that means that here it is in the chat, you got individuals such as myself going, how do you get this 1 free mint? How do you get it? How do you get it? And well, there was an individual up in the chat who asked it, and luckily one of the people up in here were asking, can somebody help this guy out, because he's asked 3 times, how do you claim your 1 free mint? And nobody said anything to the guy saying that it was 1 random person. It wasn't until a little bit later that somebody said 1 random person will get it, and it's like, clickbait much? So keep an eye on the chat. It would be a good thing. And if you're interested in getting into the whole police and thieves game, it's kind of that's where this game came from. The yield hunt came from this particular one right here. And so a lot of us who are into this one kind of see where yield hunt is going. Eventually everything will get minted out. The prices for all the NFTs will start to go up and up and up. I can almost bet you right now that this one right here will eventually go up to 10. You know, if I had to put money on it, yes, it'll go up. So, and if you still wanted to get into this game, it's still possible. They're going to go into phase 2, and you can still buy these on NFT trade. And as soon as they do, it'll do the exact same thing as yield hunt, make you some money, and stuff like that. So if you're interested, that's also another option right there for you. In any case, I'll keep you guys up to date on what I'm doing, just because it is fun, it is interesting, and I appreciate the likes and the subscribes. I'm still new to this whole posting on YouTube. I've had other YouTube videos back in the past, but it was just for other purposes, and you know, I never thought about doing it daily. But I do appreciate the likes and the follows. With that being said, I appreciate it, and see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know.